Alright, so this is where you would start your timer in that load screen before this cutscene. At the start, like, what you would want to do is put on auto run, like right here, and like before, like you don't obviously stand around. You put on auto run and then you're just running, and you can take off all your gear. And auto run, well, you probably want to bind it to something else than what it is. So if you really want to use X, then that's fine too. So yeah, this is gonna be a tutorial on old bosses, which is all bosses on old patch 1.02. It features parry walking and such. Banner boosting. Okay, so character creation, really annoyingly in the game, and not before the game starts. So what you want to do here is, well, do it fast, obviously. And what you can do during in old patch, if I hold W here, it will actually move my character forward. Like, you can move with your keyboard during this time. Like, I'll show you. I'll be at the door when this is over. When I press this. Bam. So what you want to do is, I'll hold W at some point in the character creation and you'll get to the door. Like, you don't have to do anything else. Again, auto run on here. You can take this stuff off and hopefully not run out of stamina like that. And yeah, stamina management is kind of not a thing after you get the binoculars. So yeah, you just run to Majula and get the binoculars because they make you go fast. Going fast is fast. But yeah, this route, since this is an old patch, hexes are not nerfed yet, and they are really damn OP still. This route will use hexes. And here are the binoculars, so yeah, you wanna equip them, then run fast with the bino boost, zooming, whatever. To do that, you roll, attack, and look through the binoculars at the same time. And, well, yeah, then you can run around fast for a few seconds. Well, yeah, you unzoom at the end of the roll animation.
Are you?
Anyway, you light the bonfire, go tag Herald, talk to her once so she moves the bonfire for later. Then you go kill Malin. And to kill Malin, you do 3 R1s, recover almost all of your stamina, 3 R1s, recover like half of your stamina or so, and then R1, R2. It's like this. You don't want to do more than 1 R2 because it's so much slower than the R1s are. Yeah, you killed him for the clothes, by the way, which give you more souls for everything you kill when you have them on, obviously. Then you just take the Dragon Rider, doing these speed boosts. Yeah, another thing, when you interact with anything like this, what do you call that? Whatever, you open to open that gate, you wanna two-hand your left-hand weapon, in this case, with the binoculars, because it skips an animation of putting away your weapon. So it saves very little amount of time, but when you do it all over the run, it will actually save a lot of time in total. So yeah, here's a little jump you can do. You can not do this if you don't feel like it, but I mean it's not hard, so we should do it. Saves a bit of time. Again, left, two-hand, left hand, and Dragon Rider. You just bait him off the cliff. It's not very hard at all. It's like 6 steps from him, then run past him, and he just falls off. You wanna put the clothes on before, like at the start of the fight. You can put them on earlier too if you feel like you can't do it there. But you have to have them on before he's dead, or before you get the souls. So Licia, you need to buy Lightning Spear, and then you need to punch her off the cliff. 5 punches aggroes her. Then you wanna be careful with the what's it called? Breath Gods. will one-shot you with a counter hit. And yeah, you wanna push her through this one, not the closest one, since there's a platform down there. She would just come back up and kill you if you did that. So you rest at the bonfire, attune lightning spear while doing it, and then go pick up this stuff. You need the lockstone, then just warp to Majula. And this is where you would split the first time on the loading screen. I recommend splitting on loading screens if possible, because those splits will be consistent, since the game uses, or there's a load remover for the game, so yeah, loading screen splits are consistent. So yeah, anyway, talk to Herald a bunch of times, level up fate to 22. Now you can use lightning spear. Nice. Then you just head off to the forest. Again here, two-hand, left-hand weapon skips very little, but still works because no reason not to do. Here you pop the soul, the Dragon Rider's soul, and drop. Well, you don't have to drop this, but I just always dropped them because I don't know, they're gonna get in the way from equipping stuff. But I mean, you don't really need to equip stuff in this. Like, only piece of equipment you change around is the headpiece, really. And here we will just run past all these follows. They don't really do anything. Up this ladder, there's gonna be the fog gate there. If you bait out an attack from this guy right in front of me here, most of the time you will have no troubles going through here, like this. So yeah, that's... If you don't bait out an attack from him, most of the time he will hit you and you need to like run around, and it's really annoying. And there's buckler here. It's the closest shield to the route, pretty much. And you kinda want a shield unless you're a god of parrying unarmed, because you need to parry a lot in this run. So we finally get to Melancha. Need to kill her, but first buy some stuff from her. The Saint's Hood, right here. The key to the blacksmith, and then just whatever, buy hit fire bombs. Since you don't need those, or you're gonna dark sign afterwards anyway, so those souls don't matter. What did I put that on? What I need to put on here is the fire bombs, nothing else. And this guy will often follow you. It's really annoying. But you need to throw 2 fire bombs at Melancha's head to kill her. Then light the bonfire and blow up the wall. This is really easy on old patch because you can just climb this wall and throw the firebomb and it works every time. Then I'm just gonna jump down here. If you don't have enough health to survive that fall, then you need to heal up or take the fall to the left. Bait out an attack from this guy so he doesn't interrupt you in the fog gate. You also have 85 agility at this point, so you have the minimum amount of iframes. On the lift, you wanna equip Cleric's Chime. The buckler you don't need to, but you can, why not? And the dark sign. Well, if you fuck it up all the time, then it's your own fault. But yeah, equip that shit, go fight giants. It's like, I don't know how many lightning spears is it. So, last giant, if you are near his left foot, his left foot stomps can only be one time stomps. There's no triple stomp like with the right foot. Also good guard break. Okay, so after you kill him, you need to use the dark sign pretty much immediately, otherwise you won't get the souls. And that would be the second split right here. Now I have the souls even though I dark signed it. That's why you need to dark sign really fast, so you actually get to keep the souls. You can also pick up one bone somewhere, like up these stairs on here is a bone if you feel like you can't do the dark sign fast enough or whatever, just don't want to do it, then pick up that and you'll be fine. Then Pursuer, hopefully simple fights, should be simple. There's something hard about this boss. You have fire bombs still. You should have at least one left. If you don't, you can just use lightning spear obviously. Yeah, you just roll the attack, then bam, dead. Very simple. Then pop the soul as he's dying, since you don't go up the lift, so to pop the soul on the lift. And then just run to Bastille and bam, you're in Bastille. You just go here to take the bonfire. Right now we're starting to get like the interesting part of the run, where actual stuff happens, instead of just running from boss to boss to kill things with OP spells. So yeah, level up. 25 faith, 13 not 12, and 16 attunement. Then open the blacksmith door, because otherwise you're gonna have to open it later, and you're gonna have to rest at the bonfire afterwards. Why can I not move? Okay, that was weird. And now you have the lockstone, so you can just turn this thing yourself. You need to Melancha turn it for you. Here you can pop, or you need to pop the soul. You can equip the Saint suit. You don't have to, but it's nice to have. This thing here is Rouge Water. It restores spell uses, so it's pretty useful for this run. You only use spells for bosses in this. If you want to skip bonfires, especially useful. But there's like bosses, well, bosses like Mirror Knight, where you might actually need spell restores. So yeah, talk to Falcon by Great Resonant Soul and Resonant Soul. These two spells, nothing else.
Come again.
And this is where things get actually interesting. There's this dude here, you wanna parry him and then do the parry walk. And how the parry walk works is you parry the enemy, then roll over them like that. But what you're doing while you do that is roll and attack like few frames after, like 5 to 10, depending on your distance from the enemy, also depending on your equip load. So yeah, now he's on the ground and he can't move. Well, I can move, and I can also walk on air. How parry walk works is it locks your height to your current height, but you can change it by jumping. So I can go up and down by jumping. Easier to go down. Like if you jump here, it just brings me to that. And now I'm still at that height. The game thinks I'm at that height, but like obviously it can't put me there because there's ground. But if I go here, it puts me to the same height. So to raise my height, I just jump on something that's higher than I am. And thus I am at this height now. And if you walk through a wall, like I'm walking to this wall, I'm like my actual position is now way through this wall. If there's actually, I'm gonna find a better example for this, like some sort of better wall. Let's see. Okay, so this might not work. Oh, that's loaded in. Usually that tray is not loaded in here, but whatever. But yeah, well, you just walk over here after you've done this. I'll go over the other details of parry walk on the next one, I guess. You light this bonfire, attune Resonant Soul, not Great Resonant Soul, then climb up this ladder. By the way, that parry walk I just did there is not mandatory. It doesn't save too much time. So if you feel like you're not good enough at parry walks, just skip that one. It's like 6-second time save or something. Anyway, you need to come up here and parry this dude and then do a parry walk of him. And it's really important that you do this parry walk in this room, otherwise you won't be able to do the skip, because you just lose your parry walk midway through the skip and die. And yeah, parry walk is kinda hard. This will happen a lot, where you just fail it for forever for no reason. It shouldn't be this hard for me since I've played this game so much, but yeah, I just killed this guy. That's fine though. There's another guy behind this door. You can bait him in or just lead him in here. And he's not gonna attack. Okay, that's cool. These guys are gonna hard to parry because their attacks are so fast and your buckler is really slow. I can't get this right now. It's okay, if I kill this guy, there's still a third guy up that I can get here, so maybe I'll just... Okay, I got it. Right. Anyway, I was talking about the... Actually, I don't want to go there, there's a bow guy there. Like, so I'm walking in this wall. Let's walk for a bit. Then if I somehow... My actual position is now way through the wall. If I somehow get in a spot where the there's no wall blocking me anymore, it will launch me to the spot where I'm supposed to be, like that. And if you get hit while you're parry walking, you cannot do jumps or rolls anymore, so no rolls, no jumps, can't change your height, so if you can't jump. So that's usually not good. And you can't buy no boosts if you get hit too, which is really terrible. But anyway, the skip itself is very easy. You just do the parry walk, then just run through the copse. Here you need to like run on top of the river, which is the part that is not black. Like, you know, or not the I don't know if this is a river, I guess it is. Whatever. Just run here towards the waterfall and then through the waterfall and you'll be at the Skeleton Lord fight. And Skeleton Lords you just... the Lords themselves you kill with lightning spears. Start with the guy on the right. You can start with the guy on the left, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Just don't kill the bone bill guy first. Unless you have some great strat for doing that. Might wanna throw a spear at this guy while waiting for the skeletons to come up. Oh, okay, missed. Well, the skeletons are rising from the ground, they take reduced spell damage, so there's no point in throwing spears at them when they're not fully functional yet. Yeah, you have to use some GRS here too, and it one-shots them too, so it's fine. Oh, I'm gonna die here, so I'm just gonna heal. Would be kind of bad. I was supposed to use Estus, but whatever. Oh yeah, you can aim spells with the binoculars if you want to. Blocking is really annoying, because spells just do nothing with them when they block. Alright. So yeah, just kill the last dude. This spawns the bone wheels. 10 bone wheels you can kill while they're on the ground. Like, right when you can target them, you can kill them. So it's really easy to kill these guys. Then you kinda wanna put on the Saldora cap. It's not a big deal if you don't, but it's better to do it since there's really no reason not to. Get more souls if you do it. Then pull the lever and pop the Skeleton Lord cell. Then you can do some menuing here, put on the Saint's Hood, put on the Idol's Chime. These are things you want to do, and then you can do other stuff like put on Poison Moss or the Roach Water. Those are not required, but I recommend them. And yeah, then you just head on to Cloan. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. And now you need to talk to her a bunch and buy Solar Piece. And then you need to talk to her more to make her go to Majula. It's this line that you need to see.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
So when you see this line, just walk away and she's gonna be like, "Oi!" And yeah, whatever. Go to the bonfire, attune soul apiece and great resonant soul. Like that, and then more from Majula. Now you don't want to level up here, since you need to buy the cat ring and other stuff. So just head on to the cat straight away. buy the cat ring, 10 bones, 10 skulls.
Oh.
Buy 10 skulls because it's faster to buy 10 than to buy any other amount. Well, one is faster, I guess, but you need more than one. I guess you don't need them, but they're really helpful, so... Yeah, anyway, put on the cat ring, and then you'd like drop off here, whatever. You don't have to do just drops the same way I do them. But, yeah, just go to the Red Vanguard. And what I like to do is pop 1 Radiant Life Gem here. It heals me to full health. Don't need to pop more than 1 then. For the reason you bought Solar Piece is this fight, and this fight only. You don't use it for anything else. But for this fight it's completely worth it. Because it completely destroys the rats. And that's Roy. Hi Roy. So yeah, the timing of the first Solar Piece is kinda tricky, and sometimes the rats spawn faster than normally, like there. Oh, okay, there's a rat here too. Well, anyway, you're supposed to get a cast off and like kill all of these rats. Like so. This spell is pretty OP. You can hit the boss rat with Solar Piece too, and then 2 Geruses with Chime change in middle will kill him. And kinda wanna do this again, put Saldora cap on and put on the bones or something, whatever. Well, actually the bones you kinda wanna put on here because you need them for later, and then you'd have to do extra menuing. Well, it's not required, but... Or, well, it's required, but you would lose time on it, doing it there. Yeah, just do these drops. And... head on the gutter. There's a human effigy here. Can be helpful. And I think this is a Radiant Life Gem. Yeah. Yeah, those you can pick up. If you drop onto this thing and then down, you don't take any fall damage. Then gutter, there's like a little tiny skip here. Well, that's the normal way down there. It goes next to the bonfire. If you want to take the bonfire, you take that way. But if you don't need the bonfire and want to go fast, you just run off here and land on that, and then land down here, and yeah, it's fast. Bino boosting through the gutter can be a bit tricky. There's a jump here, jump to the other side, bam. But yeah, Bino boosting through here can be a bit tricky. You can Bino boost through all of this and do the jumps even with Bino boost, but it's a bit hard maybe, I don't know. It shouldn't be too hard honestly. Just drop down here, here, and in this pot right here you have 20 life gems. Probably want to pick these up at least when starting out, since you cannot buy any life gems in this run, since Melon's just dead. You want to pick up the branch, put on the Saint's Hood before you rest at the bonfire, which is right here. Then rest at the bonfire, attune Lightning Spear. And the item over there in the second pot is Scraps of Light and Torch. If you want Scraps of Light real bad, it's a good hex. So pick that up, then jump down to the giants down here and kill the giants. You can shoot this guy from like really far away. Just need to be like, watch out for counter hits. They will probably one-shot you with a counter hit, and the hitboxes of these guys are really bad. Like the damage hitboxes. I don't know how I dodged that. Yeah, just kill those guys, bow nuts. I will be back at the bonfire, but instead of warping Majula or whatever, go and talk to Dark Diver, Rendal, or Brandal, or whatever the hell his name is. We just call him Gandalf. The reason you want to do this is because when you join the Covenant, you get the Bastille, and in early Dark Souls patches, Bastille gave you 20% damage increase on hexes, which is pretty fucking broken, but yeah. So you need to talk to him, like you wanna talk to him as fast as possible in all 3 spots. So now, talk to Herald. If everything's gone right, you should have enough souls to level up to 20 int, like that. You might only get 19, then it might be worth to pop the rat soul, this thing, to get to 20, because otherwise Mirror Knight is going to take 1 extra cast and you only have enough cast to kill him. Like you only have 9 casts and it takes 9 to kill him. A lot of the time you need to use spell restores in that fight anyway though, so it's not that big of a deal. Now with the branch you picked up, you use the Norsebeth, then pull this thing. I like to put on the Alluring Skulls here, throw one there, and then kill a few dudes with Lightning Spear for some extra souls. But this is like very minor, doesn't really do much. Right. Have time here since the gates are slow to open. Might as well, right? Blah blah blah. Just run through this place, nothing interesting for a while until you get to the bonfire, and then you get to the most interesting forest of all time, where you will get backstabbed by ghosts. It's great. So, Shaded Woods. There are 2 things you wanna pick up here. Kinda wanna pick up. Well, one of them you definitely wanna pick up. That's the clear bluestone ring +1. It's in the chest to the right, like somewhere there-ish. And then there's 3 amber herbs, which are really helpful too, since you don't have that much spells. Anyway, I line myself up with this tree here. Like if you run past this tree, you will run past the amber herbs if you keep running in a straight line right here. Then turn to the right, like this, almost 90 degrees, and the chest will be here. Here you can get backstabbed by the ghosts, like this. That will happen. There's nothing you can do about that, you just have to hope that it doesn't happen. So yeah, that will happen. I'm gonna have to deal with that shit. If you do the left-hand two-handing strats to open the chest faster and to pick up the ring faster, it happens a lot less, but I got the ring, so it's fine. I just need to go get my souls. So after that, I can actually go back to the chest, head like this direction, straight where the chest was facing, or like facing away from, I suppose. And go to the Notchka bonfire. Up here. Well, you don't go to the bonfire, you should go to talk to Gandalf again. So, like I said, you really want to join this covenant for the OP ring. Drop down the hall. And again, you just need to start the conversation, then you can run away. And then light the bonfire and warp to the other bonfire you took in Shaded Woods, the Crossroads one, I think. Old bosses is all bosses without DLC, basically. Okay, now you need to do another parry walk. So, kinda wanna unequip that chime, probably. Since this one is faster cast speed and you don't need that one right now. So there's these ballsack dudes. There's one on the left here. That's the guy you wanna parry. And if you get it first try, you don't have to deal with the rest of these guys. but if you don't get it first try, you're gonna have to deal with them. I get it first try. You can kill these guys with lightning spears. It's like kinda slow, but I mean, kinda have to do it if they chase you. So yeah, this skip is super easy. You just run towards, well, the entrance of the tunnel, and then jump on top of it, and that makes you load in, and parry walk ends. Here's a human effigy. If you really need those, pick that up. And then it's wanna have a chime ready at this point, because you need to kill the lizard over here. He dies to one lightning spear. No problem. He drops 3 chunks and 1 slab. You kinda want those. Also, you should put on the clear bluestone ring. Then, while going up these steps, you wanna change to Idol's Chime, since it does way more hex damage than the clerics. These guys get one-shots. You need to kill them next to the statues or somewhat close to the statues. While waiting, you can, for the gate to open, you can kill the elephants for some extra souls. No reason not to really, since you have nothing else to do. Also, a thing about Bino boosting, you can also do it with a chime if you do everything, well, everything the same, except, well, instead of R1 you use R2. So the melee attack this thing. You can do Bino boost with every weapon with R2 though, so, I mean, if you just wanna do R2 all the time, you can do that too. Just run through here, drop down, open the gates, hope this guy doesn't follow you, but he always does, so... He didn't follow me. Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. Yeah, this guy will most likely follow you. I'm just gonna rest at this bonfire right now because I want to get my lightning spear casts back. So, the door on the back left is the one you wanna kill the soldier from in front of first. These doors open when you kill something near them, just like the giant sword outside. So you kill these two, wait for the door to open, run in, drop down the hole, and talk to Gandalf again. Now he's gonna ask you if you wanna join the Pilgrims of Dark, and you're gonna say yes, because you really want that Bastille. There it is. And now, if you do the optimal routes, which I think is faster, you could kill Drangleic right now. So let's go do that. If you like starting early on when you're starting, you might not want to do this boss right now because this is kind of rough. There's also, well, yeah, you can jump over some of these gaps, but I don't want to fall down right now. So yeah, if you don't have spell restores here, you can't afford to miss a single lightning spear on Drangleic. It's pretty hard to miss on him though, so it's not bad. The way to get through here without killing Ricard is to run up to the ghost with Bino boost and then kill him and then instantly Bino boost over here. Havel will follow you, but Ricard won't. Then you need to parry walk off Havel. Like that. Then jump up to this, so you get some more height. Then jump up here, get some more height. Go to the right, follow the wall. Jump on top of Ricard's tunnel, so you get a little bit more height again, and this place loads in. Then you can there's a roof here, like right here. So you just jump on top of it to get height. Then you need a bit more height, so you jump the highest spot of this, which is like over here somewhere, like this. And then that over there is the Drangleic boss area, but you can't just run straight in. You need to go around the area first, like this. There's invisible walls over here, so you can't go through there. So you need to kinda run around a bit and come to this spot. So you're like over this weird shaped hole. And on the opposite side of you, there's this seam, this thing right here. For this skip, you wanna walk into the seam from like here. I just need to run into this direction and the skip should work. If you go too much to the left or right, you will die to something stupid, like falling into a rock or just from fall damage from losing your parry walk out of nowhere. I'm not sure if this is gonna work right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's what's supposed to happen. Then, so right, I was walking towards that way for so long that now my actual position is all the way there, so you need to bind a boost away from the wall for a bit to get back to where you need to be. So now I'm in the Drangleic area. Jump down once, jump down twice, and here we are. To activate the boss fight itself, you need to go into this corner. I'll just heal up real quick before. So yeah, Drangleic, pretty simple fight. Throw lightning spears, don't get hit, you'll be fine. Things can get kinda messy once he splits. So yeah, be careful with that. What am I doing? I thought that was a different attack for no. What? Okay, okay. If he splits this early, things kinda get really hairy. We'll see what happens. I'll probably die, but okay. Let's laser beam. Oh god, this is the worst. They are on the opposite side of the room. That's like the first thing that can happen. Okay, I get one spear there. This is not nice right now. You're not being nice, Drangleic. Oh, screw. I'm somehow still alive. Is he throwing more fireballs? I don't know why I'm healing, because I'm gonna get one shot anyway at this health. Ah, yeah, this fight can be a bit stressful. Fuck. Oh! Okay, I'm done with this fight. Let's finish it. Enough of it's enough. So, yeah, that's Drangleic. Kinda wanna put the Zelda cap on and then just spawn out. Don't worry. It's not that hard if you do it later, so... It's usually not that hard if you do it right now either, so don't worry about it. Probably wanna rest at the bonfire to get your spellcast back, and... Okay, every time you rest at the bonfire to get your spellcast back, equip the Saint's Hood. It gives you one extra spellcast. So I have 9 GRS instead of 8. So over here, there's a 10k soul and some other stuff. But yeah, the 10k soul is the main thing there for this route. I guess it has old Radiant Life gems too, which can be nice since you don't get any. You can't buy any. And in this room, there's large soul of Brave Warrior, which is 8k, I believe. Don't need either one of those if you don't want to, but it's like backup souls that you can pick up. Just go through this area, whatever. Just, you wanna put the hex ring on before you enter the fight. I think I'm fine. Yeah. Dragon Riders. So for this boss, if you shoot one at this guy and then shoot 2 at this guy, he should die. Okay, he's not gonna die. I missed. Okay, this is really bad. You probably just want to shoot 2 at this guy straight off. He's gonna a lot of the time he lives with this amount of... Okay, I'm dying here. You can punch this guy to death now. With the charm. Oh, yeah, the Hex... Bastille does damage to you every time you cast a Hex, so be mindful of your health when you're using this thing. But yeah, I made that fight look way harder than it actually is. Again, don't worry about it, it's not that hard. Light this bonfire. Oh, I didn't put on the hat, but yeah, it's like 2.5% increase in souls, I think. So it's not that big of a deal. Like every other piece gives more. The... what are those things called? Gloves give 10%. The pants and the body give 5%, and the hat gives 2.5. So here you wanna close this door before these guys get in, and I am dead. I am so dead. Okay, so you really wanna close that door because you need to take this chest. I'm gonna die. Oh god. If you close that door, they can't get in, and then you're both fine. Don't have to deal with this stuff. But yeah, that chest contains Katos Chime, which is the best hex chime in the game, pretty much. And after that you bone out when you pick it up. But yeah, close that door from the other side, and the guys won't bother you. If you do the two-handing left-hand weapon strat, it's pretty damn consistent. For Mirror Knight, you probably want to tune Scrap, since Lightning Spear does like jack shit to him. Then head over this direction. Back to the Rail Swordsman over here. You need to get him to not use his crossbow, which actually worked pretty well this time. And then lure him up here. Parry. Oh. No walk, just parry. Okay. These guys are pretty annoying to parry, but the parry walk itself is no harder than any other parry though. Like, if you get hit by that guy, he will, like, the slow attack almost one-shots you, not quite. Just run through this stuff. Okay, so this is where the hallway leading to Mirror Knight is. So what you can do is just walk over here, and now if I jump down, it's gonna be fine. And I can just load in the thing by touching ground somewhere. But the fastest way to do this is to walk over here, because this slants upwards. So if you walk on this, you load in, and then you can just drop down through this hole. So Mirror Knight is really loud on this patch, so I'm gonna warn you about the lightning attacks. They will be loud. Okay, that's what he does. His shield reflects magic. So a lot of your spells are gonna hit the shield and not do anything. It's really annoying, and you're gonna hate Mirror Knight for it, but gonna have to deal with it. Hey, Fiber. So yeah, it's 9 hits to kill him. I need to use Soul Restore here. That scraps of life, but I don't know, it's kinda hard to hit stuff with it. Oh, hello. Okay, so that fight was terribly slow. I'm just gonna put Tildora Capo on. And during this lift, you wanna pop all the boss souls you have. And, well, if you have other souls, then, I don't know, you might wanna pop them too. Unless you wanna save them for if you, like, die and need to... Like, you need souls to cast the hexes, so you might wanna save them for that, but I don't know. I'm not gonna pop like any souls that I would normally have, like these things. I just picked them up to show people where they are, so I'm just gonna pretend I don't have them. Now because I killed Darklicker, I have a shit ton of fucking stats here, or like souls here. Normally you would have 110k about. Yeah, at this bonfire you wanna go back to Majula. Now you got your weapon of choice for the rest of the run, the Cathus Chime. So you wanna go upgrade instantly. You talk to Clan, she's here. So you buy 6 normal shards, 6 large shards, and that's it for now. Then go talk to this guy and buy arrows from him. And well, actually you can buy. Well, if you do the, depends on the route you do. You want to buy these arrows like either now or later. Doesn't matter. You only need 1 arrow if you don't miss though. So I don't know. You can afford more than that. So yeah, whatever. Upgrade Cathus Chime. I was using Cathus for Marines.
I'll be around.
And pick up this bow if you do flex sale before leveling up. And then leveling up the next time, not this time. Then, now I have a lot of souls. Normally, like if you don't do Darklicker, you're not gonna have this many souls. I don't even know what to level up here because I have so many souls. Like, what you wanna do is get 30 Int and Faith, and Sainthood gives you 1 Faith, so you wanna have 29 of it. And 20 Attunement at this point. I'm just gonna pretend I don't have the Marinite souls, Darklicker souls. So this is the level up you should get. If you can't get this, it's fine. You can like 1 less faith. It doesn't matter since you get 1 from the Sainthood. Attunement you want at 20 though. So I'm just gonna pretend I don't have 80,000 souls right now. It's gonna be okay. Why don't I have this hat on? And then go back to display Amana. So Amana, just a little drop you can do here. If you have the cat ring, which you do have this point. If you drop to the left side, Archdrake won't aggro, which is kind of helpful actually, because you need to pick up stuff in this chest. Well, you don't need to pick it up, but I recommend it because for Nashandra fight you will run out of spellcasts or you will run out of GRSs at least. And with those you can skip bonfires later on when oh god. Later on when you are feeling more confident about your play. Yeah, Crimson Waters restore like a lot of spell uses, so they're really helpful. Don't really need this bonfire here, but I mean you can take it if you really want to. Just the run through, it's pretty easy on old patches. You can like make that hit the pillar so it won't fall over here. So instead of killing these guys, like there's really no point in killing them. Oh god, this is bad actually. Well yeah, whatever, you just run through this gate really easy. Bait out attacks from stuff and just go. There's a bonfire, but don't need it. Just go with mushroom, bam. And then Demon of Song. Pretty simple boss. If you do this right, which I might not do right, I don't know. Go a bit closer to him and then start casting. If you do this right, you can get 4 casts off here. Which I did. I might have made him 5th on there actually. Anyway, he dies in 6 hits, so it's not a lot. bad at all. And you can keep doing this teleport shit if you want to. It's not required really, but it does give you more souls. Might give you like one more level up or in the end or something, which really doesn't actually matter that much. So yeah, again, you're on a lift, you have one boss soul, bam, pop it. Gonna pop these effigies inside to die earlier on to the backstab. Yeah, put on the same suit every time. Like, I should have done it on the Mirror Knight lift, but I forgot. You can also put stuff like the herbs and the crimson waters on the hotbar, because you will need them later. Then this place is pretty simple, just run through this room. It's the most useless room in the game. These guys are so bad at hitting you, and even if they hit you, they do no damage. Then these guys can actually hit you if you run out of speed right at them, right in front of them. So you need to take this bonfire because you need to kill Vendrick. And no need to attune anything here. Just restore your spellcasts. Yeah, parry walk again. Since you can either do this or go around the other side. Okay, so there's two choices here you can do. Pull the lever and do the fog gate normally, because you're gonna lose parry walk if you touch the lever or even go near it pretty much. Or you can do this. This makes getting through this fog gate extremely easy, since when you're parry walking you cannot get staggered or hit out of the animation or anything. So you wanna lower your height to be a bit lower than this. Around the like, okay, yeah, this is fine. So you wanna be kinda lowish, and like at about the level of the fog gate, at the bottom of the fog gate. You can be a bit higher than this, I think, and still be fine. And now I can just walk in the fog gate, and these guys can't do anything about it. And Valstad, you just spam your ass on until he buffs. Then use scraps, and you can like parry him and stuff. Cool. Parrying him with X is actually useful. You can get 2 casts off. And if you parry him, he a lot of the time his AI just breaks. What the hell? I've never seen this. I've never seen him use that without buffing. I didn't know he can do that. But yeah, like I said, parrying him breaks his AI, I guess. And yeah, pick up the King's Ring. You need it for Nashandra and Bloody Skip. You could skip both of those, but it would be way slower. Now, you might be thinking, okay, I killed a lot of bosses, let's go level up. Okay, you can go level up here, fine, you would get +10, but it's faster to not do that. I mean, you can go back whenever you want to Majula and level up. Just know what to level up and when. Now Clan sells Titanite chunks because I killed Valstad. She sells 10 of them, so you could upgrade to +10. But I mean, +10 makes no difference for any of these bosses coming up. All of the bosses will be... Oh, okay, so that's the slot. All of the bosses die in the same amount of hits. So that's why you can do them here without losing any time really. Well, in theory you lose no time. You do have lower health and such though, so there's that. Okay, so yeah, you parry that guy, jump to the window thing, like when you jump to it you can get up it, and then just jump up here, and you're in the gargoyle fight. So gargoyle fight, these two gargoyles, this guy here and that guy, will be the first to wake. What you want to do is wake them all up at once, because then you can hit them with the scraps AoE. And yeah, just kill them all at once. So you go over here, the fight activates, just go across the roof, put the scraps on this guy, run across the roof again, scraps on the other guy. And then put scraps on the last guy. And hopefully, while doing this, these two gargoyles will get hit by stuff. And then you can just easily pick them off. This guy didn't get hit by any of the scraps, so he needs 2 casts. But yeah, that's pretty fast fight right there. And then you just bone back again. Here I rested the bonfire to get my cast back and attune Resonance Soul, since Sentinels die in, well, 3 hits, 2 GRS and 1 RS will kill them, but well, they would obviously die to 3 GRS 10-2, but it's kind of easy to miss GRSs on them since they're so tall. And how hexes work in this game is when you cast it, it actually casts from behind you, like a little bit behind you. So if you're looking straight up, it will hit the ground before hitting anything else, so it just fizzles and you're like, what the hell? I cast a spell, why does he take no damage? Well, that's the reason. I'm gonna snipe this guy. Oh, kinda missed. Here you can either bomb back and do a stupid skip that saves a little bit of time, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty annoying. Actually, I don't know if it even saves time at all. It's just might, like, if you do everything perfectly, it might save a bit of time, but I don't know, it's not really worth it. Instead, if you go through this route, there's this guy who comes up here. You can pop a soul here. Then, well, this comes up, aim at this guy and cast, bam, you kill him before you're even through the door. Now, I used a lot of GRSs, so I'm not gonna be able to kill Sinner really. Well, I guess I could, but it would probably take extra casts since I can't use GRS for them. So here is a good spot to use one of the Crimson Waters, and then use 2 souls, I guess you can use here. Pull this thing. I think I was a bit slow, so I'm gonna get hit here. Fine. So good thing about Sinner is when you walk into the fight and you have binoculars in your left hand, you just look through them and cast one spell and hits, and I get the perfect attack anyway. Well, yeah, that was a really fast Sinner fight. I don't know, usually she jumps around a lot more. Well then, now at this point, if you do Dark Liquor early, you could go level up now and level up something, I don't know what. If you don't do Dark Liquor early, you still want to kill Flexile and Ornstein here. I'm just gonna go level up now because, I mean, I did do Dark Liquor early, so whatever. I want to actually get the time, like the time you save. Part of it comes from. Actually, if the herald is sitting down like that and you need to go over there, just tag her and then run to Colan, and you don't have to wait for her later. So, if you didn't do Darklick early, you want to buy these, 4 of these. This you want to buy either way. 6 of these if you did not do Darklick early. 9 of these if you did not do Darklick early. So if you did, you only buy 3 of these. Nothing else. Oh, well, except the bonfire is good.
Visit me again.
And then upgrade Chaos Charm to +10. You would upgrade the Cleric's Charm to +9 here if you still have Darklick to do, because the Idol's Chime does about the same damage as the Cleric's Chime would do. It's just way faster cast speed. Like this is 105, this is 140.
People these days.
So now level up. Gonna get to 30. I have so many souls. I don't even know what to do with them. Guess I can get... Oh. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get 10 endurance. 10 endurance is really nice, because GRS costs like 33 stamina or so. I think it's 33, because if you cast 3 GRS and have 100 stamina, you still are able to roll instantly after casting them, so it's pretty nice. And I just like then level up without killing Darklick early after Flexile and Ornstein is this 29 fade, 30 int, 38 attunement and 10 endurance. But I'll just put the rest of the points in actually. Kinda wanna keep those. No, I have the Sinner Soul, it's fine. So now I can tune every spell I need. I don't need any other spells since I don't use Lightning Spear anymore, since I already killed Darklicker. But you could attune it here too. So now Ornstein and Flexile. Just pretty simple fights. Just GRS them. What a surprise. This guy you need to use a GRS on, he won't die to RS, but I mean, it really doesn't matter. Here you can pop souls while waiting for the first for the lever to open up and raise, and then for the bridge to lower. In this chest there are 5 effigies, so safety strats, picking up these. I don't know if you need them or not, but they are there. So yeah, GRS, bam, bam. Oh, it hit, that's fine. Oh, well. That was kind of bad rolls, but he was merciful. Here you don't need the rest of the bonfire. Like if you have 3 casts of GRS, you don't need the rest of the bonfire. And well, it's probably better to just use a spell restore instead of resting the bonfire there anyway. On this thing, what you can do on old patches, wait for the thing to go down and then roll on it. This will make you bounce like this. It's kind of weird. It gives you a higher jump, so you can actually jump over the railing. Also, you wanna equip the bow and arrows here, which I should have done at some point when I had time just sitting around, but we're not all perfect. And here you can shoot the bell from down here. If you aim correctly, it's about there. One of those surely hits. You might die here. This guy is actually OP as all hell. I think I hit the bell. Yeah, I did. If you don't hit the bell there, you can. The easier spot to shoot it from is over here. You can actually see it, or you can just go pull the lever. And perfect timing, even though I delayed a bit, so you can get there a bit earlier than you actually the thing opens. Don't even have to do any fancy jump skips. And so flexile, bam, bam, dodge, bam. If you didn't level up yet, Seal is gonna take one more spell cast, but it's like whatever. And now this is where you would go level up if you don't do Dark Looker early. And the level up would be everything same what I have except 38 attunement instead. And you would upgrade the chime, buy the materials and all that. So, with that being said, I know you kind of running out of homeward bones. So, why not go get the ancient feather? That's what we're gonna do. Head off to Aldea's Keep. I'm gonna put the King's Ring on before you arrive at the gate, so it starts opening instantly instead of you being like, oh, like at the gate, let's go through this menu. Then you don't need the Soul Ring at this point anymore if you don't want to level up anymore. You can level up still, but of course it takes a lot of time to level up. So if you don't want to level up more anymore, take off the clothes. You don't need those, they just slow you down. Or, well, not slow you down, but slow down your stamina regen, which is useful in fights. And just run up. If you go to the right, well, there's the skip. I guess I'll show this. Yeah, that skip saves 1 second if you do it like that without any setup or anything. So it's not really worth doing on this patch unless you're really good at it. It's just running, there's like nothing in all this. So the hippo breaks the thing. And on the right here there's a Twilight Herb. Might as well pick it up since nothing else I can do, right? And Guardian Dragon is super simple, you just walk in and cast Jairus 4 times and he's dead. Easy fight. This is very helpful to have the 100 stamina there, because if you don't have it, you can't cast 4 in a row. Since I'm gonna pick up the feather from here, the ancient feather, I'll just take off the homeward bone. Actually gonna move the skulls 1 slot. So I can instantly go here to equip the feather like this. So, to get the feather you just go say hi to Herald and then run away and get the feather.
Bearer of the curse.
That's H feather. Okay. I thought it was ancient. Wait, is it? Aged, okay. The more you know. Anyway, you don't need to light that bonfire, by the way, if you don't want to, but there's the skip coming up, which might make you want to do it once. You can also rest at the bonfire to get spellcasts back, since you kinda need a lot of spellcasts for Ancient Dragon. That's the skip. If you do it that with Bino Boost, it's fast, so do it with Bino Boost, it's not that hard. I'm gonna eat one of these since I didn't rest at the bonfire. Over here, you can, if you follow the ball like this, and go to the oh never mind. Oh whatever, you just wait them out the way anyway, since you have super speed. But yeah, there's a way to bait that guy out of the way in such a way that he just runs off and yeah, doesn't do anything. So Ancient Dragon is all about toe strats. Just go up to his toe. Since you have Bino Boost, it's not very, like, you can go for a lot of risky stuff. Or like what would be risky in current patch, since you can just Bino Boost away if you are in danger. Scraps and Jiras are good. Hope for these two attacks that I've been getting. You can also fly up, but get a nice RNG here, fly up, and then you just play the rounds. Now you go to the Iron Keep bosses. Oh, by the way, at this point, boss order doesn't matter at all, except that Vendrick has to be after Giant Lord and Ancient Dragon. And well, if you want to do Ancient Dragon over there anyway, since you want to go get the feather, then you do this little skip here at the top of the thing. But yeah, if you want to do some boss, like if you feel like some boss is hard for you, you can just do them right now. I personally dislike the Mytho fight a bit, because it can be a bit random if you do it with the poison still there. Did I heal? That's actually fine, never mind. But yeah, that's why I do Iron Keep right after that point. But as I said, you can do any boss at any time at this point, except Giant Lord has Vendrick has to be after Giant Lord and the Rotten, actually. Yeah, Covetous is super simple stuff. Just gonna grab this bonfire so I don't die. You can burn the mill if you want to. Just take that bonfire over there and light the torch. Well, yeah, that's true. Covetous is pretty hard. At this point, it's nice to have these things on. Well, you wouldn't have 3 unless you pick them up in Drangleic, but you have one of these and one is enough. Since this old Radiant Life Gems like last for so long that the fight is not a big deal. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow! Okay, I'm gonna heal, because I will die by now. She dies in 4 hits, but she's not having any of my shit right now. Okay, it's not too hard of a fight, but stuff like that can happen. And pay attention to Undead poison at this point, because it's kinda annoying if you beat her and then just die for no reason. I'm just gonna rest at the next bonfire. You can also use spell restores here. You don't have to take the... Well, actually, you do have to light the bonfire, but you don't have to rest at it. Oh, yeah, if you're racing from a bonfire, you can zoom in with the binoculars, and then as your character starts getting up, release the zoom and you'll get a bino boost. Bait this guy out here, parry him, hopefully I'll parry him instead of dying to him, and then parry walk. Or not. These guys are really hard to parry, since their attacks are so fast and you don't have enough stats to use the shield, so your parries are slower than normal. And apparently I can't parry walk right now. You can also do Smelter before on this boss order here. Like these two bosses, doesn't matter which one you do. Anyway, once you got that down... Oh, there's the other guy there, that's why you don't wanna go close to him. Okay, so you can just walk through this bit here. Don't walk too much there, because if you touch this thing, the window thing, you will actually load in and just die. But yeah, just run to the fog gates, jump down. Oh god, I jumped down on the roof of the building. Don't want to do that. Actually, probably wouldn't matter, but I don't know. What you don't want to do is land on this side of the fog gates without going through the fog gate, because you lose soft lock that way. Well, not soft lock, but you have to bomb back or whatever. Are you not dead? Well, yeah, Link is pretty simple, just spam GRs until he dies. Just gonna rest again, even though really shouldn't. It's not optimal, but I will. One error goes these guys, and they can hear it. Then the smelter jump or the ember jump, whatever it is. This can kill you if you don't jump far enough, so jump far enough. Simple stuff. So yeah, for smelter, once you walk into the room, you can just cast cheers like 3 times, I think. Yep. If you have 100 stamina, that is. So yeah, this is a really easy fight if you have enough stamina to cast the 3 cheers at the start. It doesn't do like anything. Then at this point I go kill Chariot because I want to, I don't know. I do the what's it called, Brightstone Cove bosses last because there's no parry walks there, and parry walks are honestly the hardest part of this run by far. I'll come up here, parry walk of this guy, hopefully I get it instead of not getting it. Guess I won't get it. I hope I don't kill this guy. That would be a bit annoying. Oh. Okay, don't do this. Just get it first try. It's super simple stuff. You just need to press the buttons like that. Okay, so once you get that, don't touch these pillars. They will not like you. So you need to run into this wall. Just run into this wall. And you'll get up. It's that simple. Bam. Don't go too much to the left or you'll die. But yeah. Just do it right. It'll be fine. Here you wanna have skulls. For the skeletons. Since they are kinda annoying. Throw a skull there, which gets rid of all of the skeletons, usually. I think I might have had time to pull the thing there, but it's the consistent strats, I guess. So you wanna cast scraps on the spot where chariot lands, or free damage. Then just GRS, 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 and GRS. He's not dead. How I know? You ruined my GRS. You had 7 health. Chariot is like the only boss where you can bone out too early if you, since I don't know, his dying animation is longer or something. Next I like Rotten. I mean, yeah, Rotten Giant Lord before Wainwright. That's the only rule for this boss order, since you don't level up anymore at all, so you don't get any more damage or anything. So there's no reason to do any bosses in like any order. So what do you want to watch out for here is the fire. It's more dangerous than Rotten, because if you cast in the fire you will very much die before you get out of the fire. I've done that. Scraps is also very good if you have like an opportunity to use it in different forces. It does a lot of damage to large bosses. Okay, so you bought the aesthetic from what's the dude? Not dude. The clan? Born the aesthetic. How do you pronounce that? I don't even know. Whatever. You know, burn the thing that makes things harder. You do this because you want to kill these giants again. For the giant souls. Also, you want to buy the other aesthetic from Gandalf right there. Probably want to do it faster than I did it. This time these giants are super easy, so if you get hit you'll probably die. So don't get hit. Then just do this again, because you want to have 5 giant souls. I have 3 now. I actually have to burn the thing before running off. Kill them again. Oh. That thing has a long hitbox. I'm pretty sure that would have hit me if I did not roll. Right, that's done. The last giant soul is Giant Lord's, so go kill him now. What you can do here is do the skip, and you can do that, like buy no boost up to this ledge. What you can also do is use the mode setup. Does this even work? Yeah, like that. Anyway, just get up on this ledge somehow. You can also do a parry walk of a guy over there if you prefer that. The way to make this jump pretty damn consistent is to backstep and then do the jump. Like, never fail it if you do it that way. For Giant Lord, if you go fast enough and are lucky enough to get the right attack, or like lucky enough for him to notice you instantly, you can get the head there to hit him. I didn't get it. It's just luck if he does the attack fast enough or not. But I mean, it's not a big deal, it's still a fast fight. But yeah, I would save 2 hits if you do get the head to hit him, just like 1700 damage. Then pick up the soul and then go back. Now, since I have all the 5 giant souls, just go kill Wendrake, why not? Since I did not pull the lever, I have to do another parry walk here. If you pull the lever, just run to Vendrick. Oh god. This should not be hard. What? How did I even miss this? That's bad. Oh wow, that attack is super slow. I think I'll kill this guy. Some enemies, when they're on the ground, you can hit them and they'll get back up. Oh, you respawned already. Oh, he didn't die. What the hell? I'm sure he was dead. Hello? Can I... This is going well. Okay, there we go. That took forever. So, if you probably wanna cancel the parry walk here either way, if you do decide to do it this way, since otherwise you have to do jumps, which take time to do to get down. So Wendrake is just GRS or scraps. So you wanna use scraps first. If you get lucky, it does a lot of damage. That was pretty good scraps hits right there. And if you get unlucky, he jumps back. You wanna stay like near his left foot, like just strafing him, and hopefully he doesn't do this shit. If you're too close to him and try to use GRS, it won't work, since he's so high up. Like he's so far, like it's gonna do the fizzle thing to the ground. That was a pretty bad scraps hit there. just finish off with cheerless. He had 1 health! What is with these bosses living like single digit health numbers? Right, now it's like cleanup duty. I have 4 bosses before the Throne Guardians and Nashandra, and they're the Brightstone bosses, so Nachka to Freya. And yeah, these bosses are all pretty damn easy, so it's good having them at the end of the run, I suppose. You can cast like scraps here. Don't get hit by that still. Okay, careful with that health there. Don't wanna die to the Hex Ring Bastille. But yeah, I don't know, like, you kinda have to position yourself well for the scraps, otherwise you just get hits. Yeah, I'm just showing you what not to do in that fight. Well, apart from killing her, that's the issue. I think that's bad. That's bad. Usually these rats don't even see you, but I like kind of patted while I'm wrong, so I'm actually gonna die. Okay. Well, I'm fine. So if you do that right, the rats won't even move. They like don't even see you. Oh, hello. But yeah, whatever. That's thing that can happen, I guess, if you are unlucky or whatever, do it wrong. I'm just gonna light this bonfire. This boss should not be hard, but I don't know, it does a lot of damage, so I don't know. Scraps is very good at dealing with these small rats, so you walk like over the line, which is right in front of me, right there. I guess Scraps. Then you probably want to get out of the way, just that big rat that's coming, and now he's dead. Yeah, like I said, easy fights. The old strat used Dead Again there, which was amazing, because Dead Again is like the best spell, but just not worth using. Like for that one fight, when that fight is already that fast. And it's not even consistently faster with Dead Again. Here you want to have the skulls on, so you can throw a skull to the wall while you open the door. Hello. Right here. Just throw it while binder boosting. Oh yeah, the length of your binder boost depends on the timing you let off the let go of the button. So Scraps is pretty good here. I guess RS is fine for the priest dudes. It's kind of sulfur. So there's the bonfires over here if you want to take it. I don't feel like I need to. This is gonna get me killed, but whatever. I just used a spell restore there instead of taking the bonfire. I guess what you would be doing a lot of the time if you want to skip bonfires and go fast. Skull here. Cheers to the face of this guy. And you are golden. To drop down again, and drop down one last time. And get hit by that guy. If you walk in here and cast scraps, like this, just walking amongst the scraps, most of the spiders die instantly. There's only one big spider in the room with you after that, and he's a bit tougher, but or she's a bit tougher, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's the boss fights. And then you can wanna not miss the feather on your hotbar, so you can actually use it. I don't know what to say about that. It's pretty damn simple stuff. Now I only have the throne bosses left, so this run's pretty much over. I have the king ring still on, so this thing will open up fast. I have all these souls that I do nothing with. Okay, that can go off the bar now, I don't need it. So I'm getting tats and tats. It's not like I will need anything except one crimson water for this, hopefully. Okay, you shouldn't need anything else. But yeah, just run all the way down to that run. And Watcher dies in 3 hits, Defender dies in 4 hits. So you wanna kill Watcher first. You can do it before anything happens in the fight. Okay. And then if Defender's nice, you can just do this. Then you just drink the Crimson Water. And you can cast scraps on the spot where Nashandra spawns. Hopefully that hits. Oh, there's a bit to the left. Oh well. It's not too big of a deal. Just spam TRS in this fight. Don't get hit by lasers. That's the fight. Why is she not doing a laser? Whatever. Don't care. Okay, there was a laser. Hey look, it's almost as if this was planned. And that's that, it's over. Where's this? Okay. That was, yeah, that was all of the bosses in Old Patch Dark Souls 2.